Well, hello again, and welcome to Roland's Reviews. Today, I wanted to talk to you about the importance of your podcast either being trademarked, having a copyright, speaking to other content creators who've had some issues. We know there are some people out here who are involved in some nefarious activities, and they will take your name, your brand, they will raise money with your having your picture, your brand, your name being associated with that particular issue or event, whatever they're involved in. So you know just wanted to give you a few tips. If hopefully this will be helpful to some of you. And I'm just I'm doing this video because of some of the issues that some other content creators have been involved with. All right, so first of all, copyrights, trademarks, patents. A lot of people aren't quite sure. Those are some terms that many of us have heard all of our lives. There are a few differences with them, so I just wanted to discuss that. What's the difference between a copyright and a trademark? And according to the United States Patent and Trademark Office, a trademark is a word, phrase, symbol, or a design that identifies and distinguishes the source of the goods of one party from those of others. In other words, a trademark covers things like podcast title, logo, slogan. So if that's near and dear to you and you don't want anyone else to use it, please take heed to this podcast. A copyright, on the other hand, is a little bit broader. Copyrights protect original works of authorship fixed in sort of in a tangible medium of expression. Everything from books, songs, podcasts, episodes, they all fall up under that particular umbrella. So, how do you get a copyright for your podcast is the question. The answer is you generate a copyright by creating something unique. So that would mean something different from what other people are creating. U.S. copyright law protects both published and unpublished works. So your work is technically copyrighted from the second you make it, fixed in a tangible medium, so to speak. And in other words, in podcasting case, this means as soon as you've written a script or you've recorded an episode. But to officially complete the process, you actually need to file through the U.S. Copyright Office. Those of you who've been to my channel before know in the description box up under each video, I always have links for you to click on so that you can find the info that you need. Okay, so you can file that electronically or the old-fashioned paper way, so you can use the snail mail if you choose to, whichever, as long as you do it. E-filing is the cheapest and fastest and easiest option. Just thought I'd let you know that. So you kind of sort of need to file right away. Some people feel, well, I'm not quite big enough. But if you have a name you're really using and you're waiting until you become, bigger, someone else meanwhile, someone else could, take that name unbeknownst to you. So just so you know, copyrights actually cover your unique take on a subject. They don't cover the subject itself. For example, you can't trademark the idea of healthy eating, even if you make it more specific, say paleo recipes for women in their 20s or women in their 40s. You can't claim ownership of an actual idea. The only thing that copyright claims is your unique way of conveying that idea. So how do you get your point across? Okay. Your copyright ensures no one can lift clips directly from your podcast. We know people are doing that a lot these or sometimes to make someone look bad or to ruin someone's business. So people are doing all kinds of nefarious activities. So they won't be allowed to do that without your permission, nor can they say your words verbatim. Now, trademarks. Trademarks, on the other hand, should be filed before you put your podcast out for the world. It may seem excessive and expensive, but if you have any plans for your podcast being a long-term project, then it's highly advisable. They're all the legal reasons for filing a trademark, but there are also creative aspects as well. You don't want to name your podcast, start recording, then decide, to file a trademark, only to realize your podcast title is already someone else's trademark. And trust me, folks, they will let you know very quickly so that you change your name, or of course you will be hearing from their attorneys. You know how that goes, right? Okay. So by going through the motions at the beginning, you can save yourself a lot of time and effort. So once you have a title in mind, check the trademark database. If you look in the description box beneath the video, you will see I've actually included a link. So I will be making sure all of the other content creators that I work with here on YouTube, as well as other mediums, that I'll make sure that they see this video, because I don't want anyone to be, have their content shared, and sometimes, people change it again from its original intent, so people are just doing all kinds of things. So I'll have those links. Now, just one little quick note on trademarks before I finish up. Now, with trademarks, there is an associated fee, so that can run roughly $225 to $400. So you would need an attorney to help you to make sure that everything is correct. Okay, so just wanted to share a little information. Didn't want to take up a lot of time. If this video was interesting to you, please share it out. If you have questions, please let me know. I can also do an additional video on copyrights and trademarks as it relates to the content that you're creating. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed your time here at Roland's Reviews. Once the video is done processing, please click on the links below in the description box, and that will help you to figure out where you need to go from here. And remember, size does not matter. It doesn't matter if you're just getting started. It doesn't matter if you've been in the game for 5 years. It's never too late. All right. So enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you again for spending this time with Roland's Reviews.